Hello there, Itroo here. Just a quick update in regards to the High Life DLC and the Panoramic Effect that people have asked me to cover. Now, in the previous video, we did actually cover off the interactiveness between the investors and the engineers' buildings. For the Panoramic Effect, any skyscraper, whether it's an engineer or a investor skyscraper, has an effect on the Panoramic Effect between each tiers. As you can see here, we have a tier 5 investor and we have an engineer's building which is lower than it, which is contributing to a positive on the panoramic effect. So in theory, if we go back to our staggered system here, using the tier 4s next to the actual tier 5s, we have an intense panoramic effect on these buildings here. Now, the tier 4s below them are lower, so they are a panoramic effect. Again, an important one here as well is the ones at the same height are not contributing to panoramic effect. So if we had the tier 3, which is the cap on the engineers here, we could have a row of engineers and investors, and we can have the engineers at the highest tier and the investors at highest tier fall on the panoramic effect. Now, if you're not too fussed about having the investors at the full tier, which is 370 on the population, we have an interesting effect that is currently in game. Don't know if this is how they intended it or whether this is working correctly. As you can see here, we have rows of engineers' houses or skyscrapers at tier 3. And we have investors' skyscrapers here at tier 3 as well. So in theory, because they are the same height, they should not be contributing to panoramic effect. So they should all have no panoramic effect. So if we have a look at the investor ones, tier 3. Oh, we have an intense panoramic effect because of the engineers. So the engineers must be tier 2, right? No, they're tier 3 as well. Oh, look. The investors' house or skyscrapers, which are tier 3, are being a positive on the panoramic effect as well. So having them at tier 3 on the investors and tier 3 on the engineers is actually contributing to both of them being intense on the panoramic effect. So it's possible to have the whole island fully intense on panoramic effect and bonus income, bonus happiness, and bonus people in here with this interesting mechanic stroke bug. Not too sure which it is. So if you actually have tier 3 engineers and then tier 3 investors, they both contribute to each other's positive on panoramic effect. So if you don't want huge high skyrises everywhere, tier 3 all the way is definitely the new update at the present moment. Hopefully you find this mechanic an interesting update to the game. If you did, appreciate any subscriptions to the channel, any likes on the video, and comment down below if there's another video you'd like me to cover off next. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next one.